Hello, I'm Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education for Winebow. And today I want to introduce you to a really special wine from Yalumba. This is from their Rare and Fine collection, and this is the Caley. This is their ultimate homage to the blend of Cabernet and Shiraz together. The blend was first created in 2012. This is the 2015 vintage. The wine is super attentive and special. They almost create a winery within a winery to create this. Everything is very hands-on and very carefully chosen. The wine is 74% Cabernet Sauvignon. It all comes from Coonawarra in their single vineyard there. And this is all from one particular plot inside of that vineyard called the Ming D block. It's a 2.7 hectare plot planted in the 1990s. All of the Shiraz comes from Barossa and Eden Valley. Part of it is from the Linky vineyard from the Burgermeister family, and that plot was planted in 1901, and they're still using those Shiraz vines today. The balance of the Shiraz comes from the Eden Valley, where the Yalumba winery facility is, and it's called the Horseshoe Vineyard because it's shaped like a horseshoe, and it's actually built around the shed there that they call the Fred Caley shed. How appropriate, right? All right, so what do you need to know about this wine other than those facts? First thing is, this is an amazingly elegant, beautiful wine, made very much in a style that's built for age, but not as a tremendously in-your-face powerhouse kind of thing. More like something in that iron fist and the velvet glove approach. So the Cabernet Sauvignon really sings to the idea that it's from Coonawarra with those undertones of mint and things like that. And the Shiraz in here is really there to fill in the bones and do it with that black plum and blackberry nature of Shiraz. The wine does spend 22 months in a mix of new and used French oak. All the oak for this wine is made in the Yalumba cooperage, which is right there at the winery. They make their own barrels for this wine. Like, as I have stated before, this is so hands-on. It's almost a winery project within a winery within a winery. So let's give it a try, because I love what the tech sheet says about it. You're talking about a wine that is a blend of Barossa Valley and Coonawarra that tops out at 14% alcohol by volume and has a 3.49 pH, which, if you're not a scientist, what that means is it's tartar than what you're going to get out of most California and about the same acid balance as what you'd get out of Bordeaux. Very inviting nose. It's mulberry and blackberry and blackcurrant as a fruit profile. There's this undertone of caramel and vanilla from the oak aging. This beautiful sweet mint mixed with almost this essence of like distant habanero pepper, really elevated sort of herbal note. It smells of blackcurrant leaves, and like you're picking the blackcurrants right off the bush. Some fresh thyme and a touch of roasted red pepper. And it just keeps giving more. I'm just going to stop smelling and give it a taste. Wow. The texture is a cross between satin and velvet. It has this really deft, inviting, silky satin start, and then it ends with, and goes into this classic Cabernet grip and power. Really interesting and beautiful wine. The flavor is very similar to the nose. Once the tannin subsides a little bit, it goes straight into black currants and blackberries and blueberries. I love that little mulberry note. The sweet mint is there. The thyme on the stem is there. That hint of habanero is coming through now. There's some cedar, probably from the oak, maybe from the grape variety itself. And green tobacco leaf, vanilla, baking spices. Wow, what a long finish. So balanced, so wonderfully translucent and pure, but powerful at the same time. This wine is definitely built for age. I can definitely see somebody laying this down in their cellar for a long time if that's what they choose. But if you decant it and have a beautiful steak with it, it'll open up immediately for right now. Please go find and order a bottle. These are very allocated and small production. Give Winebow a call and see if they can help you find a bottle. Thank you so much. Talk to you next time.